song for your video in 5 seconds. Go to artlist.io.
See if we can get this to focus here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, how's it going, y'all? Just picking back up on part 2 of this build. Let's check out where we are at. I went through and did a little bit of the build off camera. Just had my own kind of curiosity. So if you have questions about between where the last video and this last video left off and this video picks up, let me know and I'll be glad to help. Or go to the Voron Discord where, everyone's been super helpful so far with questions. I haven't interacted a lot myself, but I've been creeping a lot just to kind of check things out and see what's up. Everyone's been super nice and helpful so far though. So overhead, let's just pull this up. There we go. So there we go. All right, so I started working on the AB units. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, started working on some of the, I guess we call this the, XY axis assembly. But yeah, so let's check this out. So I have yet to mount the motors because I'm not quite sure the orientation that these will need to mount in terms of wire management. Let's see. Dang, yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna be the best way to mount these in terms of cable management. So I may wait. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I want to guess inwards. So we'll go with that. For now, I can always change that. 3 screws. There we go. Actually, no. Now to get the lube in for the rails, you know, looking at the comments and stuff on Discord, I'm not gonna take them off. They're all pretty smooth, at least on the X, or the Z-axis, sorry. So I'm just gonna, you know, put a little lube on the actual rails and then slide the carriages up and down to work it in. That should be fine though. Alright, so mounting the steppers to the AB drive assembly. While I'm working on these, didn't really give a formal intro on the start of this. I just kind of hopped in. So, I'm Chris. I am a freelance industrial designer and design engineer, basically I call myself a product development specialist. Got a background in a lot of consumer electronics, worked for Hewlett Packard, Michelin, as a technician, and then I've been working as a designer and an engineer the past 7+ years. Started consulting about 9 years ago. So Kind Labs Design Company is, to be honest, kind of started off as originally as something to focus on the canvas market up here. I'm up here in Seattle, but shifted just to kind of more forward-thinking design in general. I like to consult in areas where I feel like I can make a improvement, especially in the realm of like right to repair. You know, making things easier to repair by the consumer, just to make things last longer. Sorry about that. You know, we send a lot of things to landfill every year, especially as a designer. I have to live with what I create is going to end up one day probably at a landfill. I'm not too fond of that, but just a part of the job. So I try to negate that by, you know, when I design things, really do it intentionally, make sure it's something that's going to meet the needs of a consumer, of a user, or be able to be repaired, just to basically make a meaningful impact in someone's life, which is kind of the purpose behind Kind Labs Design Company. A subset of Kind Labs Design Company is the Kind Labs Project, which is where myself and then other designers will be working on open source assisted devices. That could be something simple, like a way to make it easier to open food if you only have one hand, or let's say the same person wants to throw a play catch with their dog but can't, so like a tennis ball can, something absurd. I don't, there's no bounds to what I'm willing to do for someone that's in need, but generally as product designers we don't cater to the needs of the individual, which means we have to try and make products that meet the needs of everyone. It's not, you know, very not very conducive to what I want to do, because it's hard to make things that everyone will want. Yeah, it's easy. A lot of those things people will outgrow. They'll, you know, obsolescence of a product. By creating something for an individual, make sure it has a true impact to the person. But beyond that, all these projects under Kind Lab, the Kind Labs project, will be open source. So other people with access to tools like 3D printers, you know, basic soldering and wiring skills, basic hand tool skills, we'll be able to create these things for people in their local communities, allowing us to give back as designers and engineers and makers, which I'm huge in the maker community. I did a lot of the maker fairs in Atlanta. I hosted some of the contests between Auburn and Georgia Tech. We did like, there were flat pack stools, flat pack lamps, and a few other competitions that we did. So I'm huge on the maker scene. I think it's really important to the STEM field, getting kids interested in the STEM field, and also access to like STEM field type career paths without necessarily going to school for, you know, engineering and design at schools that charge, you know, end up with 100K in student loans like I fucking did. Worth it, I guess. But, you know, that's not necessarily a path to a career people have to take anymore. So anyways, yeah, so that's the kind of Conlabs project. Kind of my passion project that I'm working on. So this is kind of, you know, I'm doing these streams as kind of a way to talk about that project, talk about what I do. Yeah, because, you know, I really enjoy what I do. I'm passionate about it, especially when I can do it in ways that truly helps people. I'm having trouble getting these screws in, so let me back this one out and see. I don't. OBS is not showing my comments. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's even in here watching. If you are, hello. Chat. Here we go. All right. Yeah. No chat so far. Just making sure. Never know. But yeah, so anyone, you know, watching this after the fact, feel free to reach out to me on here, on Instagram, on my website. I do have a contact form. If the project sounds like something you want to be interested in, help out in, I will be onboarding other designers and engineers as the project expands. And as more funding and stuff becomes available. Currently I'm self-funding these projects, and I'm trying to kick off a Patreon, which I'm promoting in the like the description below. So if you want to support the project, that's the way to do it. I think my tiers start at $3 a month and go all up to $20. $3 is like basically to supporting the project. $20 a month actually allows you to be part of I'm calling the board, to help select projects, to to actually help make, if there's design decisions, be part of a Zoom call where I make design decisions. And as I get further into this project, trying to find other ways to have people involved. But yeah, I just want to make this whole experience kind of more accessible. Because I didn't even know industrial design was a thing until I was almost a year into my mechanical engineering degree. And so I changed degrees from mechanical engineering to industrial design. More so because I know a lot of the design programs are, at least as far as school goes, is a lot of memorization. And then just like knowing how to use the knowledge that you're like given. It didn't really seem like a challenge. It seemed like something that anyone that had the patience to do it could really do it. I mean, that might be easy for me to say because I've always been a very technical person. I've been repairing and fixing, and it's the same thing, repairing and building stuff since I was a kid. My dad had me doing like electronics projects, sets, when I was a kid. So yeah, I've always been super lucky to have access to that type of knowledge and information. So that might just be me saying it didn't seem like a challenge. With industrial design, it's subjective. Like dealing with professors and dealing with managers and even clients, it's subjective. With engineering, there's a right and a wrong. With design, and there's a right and a wrong, but it varies person to person, viewpoint to viewpoint. All right. So we've got these built. One thing is I am going to have to print some parts. This is the XY micro switch. I got the PCB with my harness, which is going to require a different mounting piece besides this one that you would use if you were just hand wiring using the basic micro switches like these. So next up is mounting the rails. I am quite torn on this because I actually do have the MGN 12H to do the upgrade, the single rail upgrade instead of the single 12mm rail upgrade instead of the duals. These are 9/6, the dual rails that you see here on the screen. And then a lot of people have issues with these, but the issue with going ahead and doing the upgrade now at the time of build is that it's harder to get support from the Discord if you don't build exactly to spec. So I'm going to sadly go forward with just the stock rails. And then we'll end up unassembling it to upgrade to the 12mm rail. I feel like I had these nuts out for something. I don't know what. These are like M5. Let me tidy up real quick. All right. I also found out that people use way more screws on these rails than I did. I think I used 4 total, 6 total on these 300mm rails. Actually, I think they're 350. On these 350mm rails. And I think I should use more. So I'm gonna do this with one for every, I think every 3 holes. Let me do overhead. Cool, there we go. Go through and put these screws in just to see what this is gonna end up doing. One, skip 2. Skip 2. That sucks. I really like the idea of it being symmetrical. I guess we put 2 in the center. I don't think it'll hurt. I think I saw people in the Discord talking about they put 1 in every hole, every hole for some of these, or every other maybe. Yeah, I think this will be fine. But I guess we just kind of, instructions don't say, so I'm just going to center these up by eye. I guess I should put some peanuts in. Here we go. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To help my location, what I'm gonna do is put this one in. Now, if you have access to a laser cutter, it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually go through and make like a jig to help kind of like figure out where to put these holes without having to use linear rails. I have access to one, but not in my house anymore. But what makes sense would be a bad thing for some of the companies that sell the linear rails. I know I got my rail from, I think, Deep Fried Hero. So, you know, someone that was carrying like a motion kit. You know, go through and offer just a piece of acrylic cut out with the whole pattern on it. Nailed it. Oh yeah. Shit. It's fine. Didn't do the whole pattern as I wanted to originally, but it'll be okay. Not a big deal. Cool. Alright, so I've got my clutch set low on these. I think comments are actually open to everyone now. I think last stream I had them open to followers only. Did that because I need followers for this channel. So if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'd be quite grateful for that. But yeah, feel free to ask any sort of questions in the comments. I did go through and cover most of the I'll say frequently asked questions, just based off of what I saw people asking during Nero and can't remember the other guy's name. I think they live near each other though. Another guy that did a Voron stream on here on YouTube. All right. Yeah, these things don't really work. The alignment tools don't really work with the second rail mounted, but it's fine. I really want to put the 12mm rail on now, but damn, I'm really debating it. That would end the stream tonight, probably. You know what? Let me all right. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is actually go to user mods, and we'll just pull up the actual. All right, yeah. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure if I had any custom or any client stuff pulled up on here. MG. Um. Not what I mean. What I meant to pull up. I don't know why I keep pulling up this fucking Reddit thread. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. The reason I decided to put this off is because I don't know if my probe will work. I do have a Formbot kit with their included probe. And I've heard people have had some clearance issues with probes. All right. It's fine. So yeah, we'll keep moving forward then. I just know I'm not going to want to disassemble this printer at all once it's up and going, but it'll be alright. This doesn't even have one of the balls in it. Neither is this one. Sorry. It's frustrating. But hey, it's what you get with a Formbot kit. Honestly though, overall the Formbot kit actually hasn't been bad. I hate doing things twice, so I went through and, you know, I have gone through and ordered replacement parts for some things already. Like the SSR, like the relay. The bed. No small things. I did LDO motor, or LDO stepper kit. Stuff like that. Just stuff that I thought would be a good return on investment for upgrading now instead of later. Now I do have both a spider and an octopus. I'm not 100% decided on which one I'm going to use. It seems like they are the same more or less. I know the spider has mislabeled connector for something. And I think the octopus is I know it has like an octocoupler somewhere that doesn't actually power, I think, the probes. Sorry if that's incorrect. So they each, you know, have a few, you know, couple small issues, but I've heard both boards are overall fairly good. I'm just an indecisive person, so I probably won't decide until it gets to the point where I have to decide. I think what else? I did get a harness. My background before in design and engineering is actually electrical technology. So I could have done the harness, but you know, as I was trying to source the PTFE wire, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be like $100 for how much wire I needed for the PTFE. Because I want to use the silicone wire that comes with the Formbot kit. I wanted to use the actual, you know, PTFE wire. This is gonna be the cable chains, and this is gonna be expensive. So I just ordered a harness. So it was like 120 shipped from, pretty sure, Fabreeko. It's in the description below. But I'm pretty stoked for the harness. It looks great. All right, let's sit these down. I really should be wearing gloves touching these rails, but I think I'm actually seeing anyone else. I think I've seen Nero wear gloves, but it's fine. You have some of the grease. I'm gonna go through and grease these up just with the syringe. These don't have the grease bolts. I never checked, but yeah, anyone curious, the rails that come with the Formbot kit do not have the grease ports on the carriage, but I think these are okay. So let's get back to our assembly. So I just finished with the rails. I do actually have these already pre-built. These partially. Oh, that's where those nuts were from. I knew that had to go somewhere. Alright. Now I did go through and actually replace the hardware that comes with the Formbot kit. I replaced the fasteners with stainless steel. I kept the nuts. They won't be as visible. I don't want this thing to like look all rusty after, you know, a year or two of use. It's not super humid here, but I don't remember what the issue was. All right. So the issue I'm running into with the second, I think this is the right XY joint assembly. Getting some resistance on this one here. Now I don't know if I have a spare washer or a spacer. Because that might help. This one's fine. This one actually has a little bit of slop in it. Not slop, a little bit of play in it. But this one's pretty snug. So it actually has like a focus. Yeah, you can kind of see where like the surface looks a little different. It basically has kind of a built-in spacer or washer. Let me go through and see if I'm gonna use any more of these M5 spacers. Not, I may just use one here. Here, I'll let y'all scroll along with me. There we go. So it doesn't look like there are any more. Oh, wait. I need to check if I can print these cosmetic parts in PLA. They did not have my color in ABS in stock for the cosmetic parts. All right. So I'm going to try and use the M5 spacer here to see if I can get some of the resistance off this pulley. Idler. Yes, not pulley. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We end up with, you know, the 1mm gap. You can kind of see it with light spacing through there. So to be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe the best way to solve this is, if there is anyone watching, you know a way to fix this, feel free to chime in the comments. You know, maybe if I actually sanded this little like bearing spot off or filed it off, might work. Might give us a little bit of playback. I'm just gonna file down the contact point on this side of the plastic. Alright, that seems a little better. Not enough then. You know, I did this wrong. That's my fault. I put the idler and the bearings in the wrong spot. My bad. No, I didn't catch that. Like I said, that's what I get for, you know, building these off camera from y'all. Yeah, so everything's in the right spot now. Cool. Yeah, it's a lot better now. So, I'll have to go through and reprint this the micro switch pod itself. I do have the heatset inserts in this already. So, Alright, then we need the M5 by 10. Dang, I just put M3 in there. Be alright. M5 by 10. Oh, got messed up. These are the M5 by 16s. So we need to install this bracket. I guess cable guy, I think it is. Not a big deal. Keep putting them 3 ones in there. Get M5. Here we go. All right. Yeah, this thing's solid. So it looks like we have the M5 by 30s on the bottom. Where the rail is. Hmm. All right. let me take these off. So yeah, make sure you put these M5x30 T-nuts in the bottom first when I have a way to get to them with the linear rail on the bottom. Yeah, I've been saying not a problem, but this could be a problem. Alright, so I did work, just barely. It is a very tight fit. Especially if your rails aren't centered up perfectly. I think mine are pretty close. Sorry, it's hard to not work at the edge. I know why it was an issue on that edge. It could be an issue on this edge. Let's see. Five by 30. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be okay. We'll probably wrap the stream up soon. This has been a week since I've hopped on and done anything, so I wanted to hop on and do a quick stream. You know, I really do love the Voron design. Quite impressive. Alright, so it says the front idlers are the index points for the Y rail installation. Okay, so these don't really seem to have a side. Cool. Super paranoid about not putting the stops back on these. Whenever I was interning with High Rail, I was helping build one of the printers, and the carriage slid off and balls went all over the bearings went all over the floor, which is really embarrassing. So now I'm really good about making sure that I have stops on my linear rails. Alright, make sure this is still indexed. It's not. Alright, same process though. Gonna install the one as like a pivot point. Indexed. more time, make sure that we are indexed. Yep. You have to clutch on that the lowest it goes, so I'm just doing a little extra hand tightening. You know, I really don't see a reason we couldn't go ahead and mount these. I mean, it's nice to have it on a flat surface, I guess, but so carriage is on the bottom, or linear rails on the bottom. Perfectly flush. Oh, so some good news. I actually been interviewing with a firm. Um, trying to get like a spot between engineering and design both. So I walked the line between the two, and they I've already interviewed with engineering, and the design team wants to interview me. I'll get back to them. It's like 6 o'clock already here, so they can wait. It's super exciting. Been a kind of shitty week otherwise, so it's some good news. Alright, let's get one down. It's also really stressful because my portfolio is not done. But it is fine. But that does mean the next stream will be delayed probably until this weekend. But we'll see. I'm just gonna go through and do it the same way I did in the last one. Just because it's easier. Makes sense. Do it this way. Yeah, as much as I enjoy freelancing, I don't have as many opportunities to learn. Just constantly in like business and work mode. So I'm looking for work with a firm. This is a chance to expand my knowledge. Always interested in learning more. Always looking for new challenges. So yeah, it's 6. Alright, yeah, so probably I'll reach a stopping point here in a second in the stream for the afternoon. Honestly, I'm getting a little hungry. But I thank anyone that is watching this, even if it is after the fact, or if there's currently, I don't have the viewer number pulled up, so it could be 0, and that's okay too. If anyone checking this out after the fact, thank you. I will be doing more streams. I'm gonna try and bring this entire build up into its completion, and then also its mods. I'm gonna be doing the work. I have the cameras, so why not share? All right, so all of our inserts are in. Cool. That seems to register. But yeah, I'm gonna go through and stream this entire build, record it. Just document the process. If you do have any questions about 3D printing, design, engineering, what the day-to-day process is, or anything like that, glad to answer in the comments or in future streams. This is truly what I love doing, so I'm always happy to talk about it. M5x16. So move this out of the way for now. So it looks like this is how these are orientated. Oh, they have the wires going out the back on these. I'm gonna leave it out the side for now. But not bad. I put in the M5 key nuts. No big deal. Hopefully in the next stream or the stream after, we can get into wiring. Cool. There's that one. next. Manual does say to actually leave these like somewhat loose. as I work towards a stopping point here, just to wrap up the stream and actually cover the time-lapse project that you are seeing mentioned. I remember my buttons, sorry. Mentioned over here on the right of the screen. So that is my, I say my because it's mainly me at the moment, but eventually it'll be a team of designers and engineers together. It is my project where I do open source assistive devices for members of local communities. So if you want to sign up, you can follow the Instagram page, you can follow YouTube for some like higher level content, or if you want more information or to support the project, you can check out the Patreon. But I'll actually be designing some of the design process, like the CAD work and stuff. But I will actually be doing on stream, just like this. Some of the sessions, like picking projects and stuff like that, will be for Patreon members only. So if you want to help pick out the next project, I do currently have one underway. It is a medicine reminder light. Actually went through and did a good bit of research that I'm going to publish in that case study. That's another thing. Every project will actually have a case study along with it. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe here. Also check out Patreon and Instagram to show some more support and love. Actually, if you're a designer, engineer, maker, feel free to reach out. We'll be expanding the program over time. Currently, I'm funding the projects. But over time, hopefully that will shift to where Patreon and one day eventually like maybe grants or whatever else, just donations will help with this, help with that project. I'm working on a live camera right now. All right. Got it loose like it asked for. Let's flip this over. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this mounted to the carriage real quick. M3 about 16. Oh. I grabbed the M5 by 12 here. Should be M5 by 16. Alright, so now I tighten those all the way down. A little bit of racking. So looks like just too closest to the little wire cutout. There we go. That's a little concerning. This splaying out. Let's see if I can show this in the stream. So, you know, up here it moves very smoothly, but down here at the bottom, as I bring it towards the bottom, you can see where it splays out, but see it in the... I might be able to see better here. Alright, so up here, everything's smooth. Then as soon as I get down to here, you can see these splay out the top. Oh, okay. I bet you that's why it has to not tighten the back ones. Okay. Feel better about this now. There we go. Cool. That should be good. So the next things are the sensor pod. So I'm going to wait. Because I have to reprint this piece. So I'm using the PCB. Then I need to reprint this. I know you can't see it, but the piece with the heat inserts I need to reprint or print because the person I bought parts from did not include that one. At least did not look like it. Yeah, no, I don't see it. So I'm getting down to the end of the parts, so it's not like I overlooked it. I went through and did like a kind of inventory at the beginning and noticed it was missing. It's not a huge deal. I do have one of my printers here. I don't print ABS one normally, so I did get some ABS Plus, which is definitely necessary for this piece because it's going to be not near the hot end. So So yeah, not a big deal. I'll print that piece, and then we'll pick back up on the next stream. So yeah. Thank you. Thanks for checking out the stream. Thanks for checking out the recording of the stream if it's after the fact. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the like the YouTube video itself. I'll answer them either in the comments or on the stream, next stream. So, yeah. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.